Delegation. It calls for trust. It calls for the willingness to let go. And it calls for the courage to invest time in the person you're delegating to. Many years ago, when I was a Royal Marines officer, I found myself leading a commando unit with all its men and its vehicles across country in the dark without lights. It wasn't a job I found easy because map reading had never been my greatest forte. There was a certain moment when I was kind of saved by the bell because I was called to the radio to speak to higher command. And I had a senior NCO with me, and I just, with a certain amount of relief, just handed him the map and said, there you go, I've got to go, you lead. And he looked at me, and then he looked at the map, and he said, okay, sir, just tell me where we are. I'm not sure that I actually knew terribly well, so my hand over to him was dreadful. But being a really well-resourced man, as most Royal Marines senior NCOs are, he took on the task and managed it extremely well. But in organizations today, we often find that people are promoted because they're good at something into a managerial position, but they're not given the skills and the communication needed to enable them to do their job well. So my thought for this week is, how good a delegator are you? Are you someone who finds delegation difficult and finds it much easier to say, oh, for goodness sake, give it to me, I'll do it, because it's so much less effort in the initial stages to do a job yourself, rather than taking the time to empower and brief and skill someone to do the job for you. Once you've done that job, then you're released to do other things. All the time you take it on yourself, you're ending up with more things to do, less time and less resource to manage the people for whom you are responsible. My name is Thom Dennis. I'm the CEO of Serenity in Leadership. If you've got any comments or any experience around delegation, please put them in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.